Can you believe that hurricanes have become one of the most devastating natural disasters in the world? Hurricanes are seen as one of the worst natural disasters as they can not only cause harm through deadly winds, but also through awful flooding and power outages, stranding thousands. As of this video, in October of 2024, there have been two catastrophic hurricanes that have hit the United States, Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton. Let's take a look at the history of hurricanes and how devastating they truly can be. Hurricanes, powerful tropical storms characterized by strong winds and heavy rainfall, have a long and devastating history in the United States. These storms primarily form over warm ocean waters, making the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean particularly prone to their development. As climate change progresses, the intensity and frequency of hurricanes have become increasingly alarming. The history of hurricanes in the U.S. is marked by catastrophic events that have reshaped cities and claimed countless lives. Some of the deadliest have been the Great Galveston Hurricane of 1900, that remains as the deadliest hurricane in U.S. history with an estimated 8,000 fatalities. Striking Galveston, Texas, it obliterated the city. Not only did the entire city have to be rebuilt, they also had to focus on ways to protect their coastal city in the future from huge storms like this. Another horrendous storm was the 1928 Lake Okeechobee Hurricane, which was a Category 4 storm that caused widespread flooding. It resulted in approximately 2,500 deaths in the state of Florida. This hurricane underscored the importance of flood control and measures in low-lying areas that have to be taken to protect citizens. One of the most deadly in our lifetime has been Hurricane Katrina, a storm that devastated New Orleans and the surrounding area, causing around 1,200 deaths and $125 billion in damages. It exposed significant failures in emergency response and the levee system, prompting a national conversation about disaster preparedness. These are just a few of the prime examples of the devastation hurricanes can bring. Hurricanes not only make individuals think about their protection, but it also brings about bigger conversations within the government and preparedness of citizens dealing with huge storms. These devastating events have caused major changes in government officials and regulations, as well as the preparedness of home builders and the protection from insurance companies. The impact of hurricanes extends far beyond immediate destruction. Storms can lead to loss of life, displacement of communities, and severe economic disruption. The long-term psychological effects of those affected is also greatly impacted. The flooding and high winds can destroy homes, infrastructure, and entire communities, leading to catastrophic economic loss. For instance, Hurricane Katrina's aftermath resulted in a massive displacement of crisis, with hundreds of thousands of people forced to evacuate the New Orleans area. Most famously, Six Flags closed and would never reopen after the storm. For those living in hurricane-prone areas, effective preparedness is always key. Things like emergency kits, evacuation plans, home reinforcements, and community awareness are key. Another huge thing that has been a big discussion in recent years is insurance. Insurance needs to cover those areas that could be damaged from hurricanes or catastrophic storms. In the aftermath of hurricanes, government aid plays a vital role in recovery efforts. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, aka FEMA, plays a key role in the recovery in these areas, as well as the Red Cross, emergency services, the National Guard, and other military personnel. Despite huge efforts to the responses of disasters like Hurricane Katrina, there's been revealed significant shortcomings, including bureaucratic inefficiencies and inadequate preparedness. These lessons have prompted ongoing reforms and improvements in emergency management at all levels of government. Hurricanes pose an enduring challenge in the United States, particularly for those on the East Coast in regions vulnerable to devastating weather. The historical record underscores the need for robust preparedness and measures to be taken by government officials to help their citizens better prepare. Thank you so much for watching. Please go support those who have been affected by the recent hurricanes. Thank you. We appreciate all of you. Believable truths.